In this video, I'm going to be using the Young Nails Synergy Gel and Concealer Peach to create this look. So if you would like to see how I did it, this is how it's done. So to start off, you need to do your normal prep that you would need to do, just like if you were going to do acrylic nails. So I'm taking a file and I am shaping and removing all of the shine. I already pushed all of my cuticles back. And now this is an unnecessary step, buffing. You don't have to do this because you're basically repeating the same step twice. There was just a few spots I wanted to get with something a little lighter than the coarse nail file that I had. Now I'm going to use the Young Nails Swipe, and that is going to remove all of the dust off of my nails as well as dehydrate them a little bit. So I'm just going to take a cotton swab and do that to all of my nails. Now I'm going in with the Young Nails Protein Bond, and you can do 1 or 2 coats. Mostly you would want to do 2 coats on everyone. I only did 1 on myself because I can always fix them if I need to. Next, I'm using a gel brush and the Young Nails base, and I'm just taking a very slight amount on my brush. And what I'm going to do is swipe down the nail and make sure I cover my natural nail all the way. And you don't want to have any bubbles, so you want to make sure you put enough pressure. Here you can see I grabbed a little bit too much gel, so I have to get rid of some of it. If you have bubbles or way too much or way too little gel, sometimes it can cause burning. So after you get this layer on your nail, you do want to put it in the light, and you do want to put it on the setting that has usually what's called like a soft cure, which will be a little less intensive at first, and then little by little it'll get a little more intense as it's in the light. Now I am using a tip which I pre-sized onto all of my nails. You want to do this before you have any prep or gel on your fingernails. And I am just squeezing a very good amount of it into the tip right from the tube. And then I'm taking my gel brush and I'm pulling all the product downwards. You do want to make sure it's filled up enough. You don't want it too full, but I do bring it all the way to the edges. Once you feel that you have enough product on the tip, you're going to gently press it down onto your natural nail. You want to line it up as good as you can. It's normal for some of it to ooze out the sides. You don't want to press too hard, but while it's actually staying there, take your brush and you clean up the edges. And while you're doing this step, you want to be real careful you don't bump the nail and slide it out of place. Next, you're going to turn your hand around and you're going to remove the amounts that are squished up underneath the bottom of your fingernail so it's not real lumpy and gooey, and then you're going to put that in the light for a full 60 seconds. When that is done, you take it out and you can just pop the top off of the nail, and that is what it's going to look like. With the gel product, they are actually very, very easy to file. You probably won't even need an electric file. You can do this whole thing with just a regular one like I am using. I didn't show it in the video, but you do want to wipe it off with either the swipe or an alcohol to get the sticky layer off before you file. And basically the most you're gonna have to do is what I'm doing now, is evening out the bottom in case any of it did drip before it made it into the light, and then cleaning the edges. So the best part of this is the top is already shiny and smooth and pretty much in the shape that you need it to be. So I clean up the leftover dust with more of the swipe or an alcohol, whatever you have. This is what it pretty much looks like when you are finished with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go do the rest of my fingernails and just say maybe a few little tips or anything that might help you during the process. So one of the things that you want to keep in mind is before you even start removing the shine or prepping your nails or putting any of the product on, is you do want to get the full cover tips and measure them and know which one is going to fit each of your finger. Otherwise, if you try to do it afterwards, it just sticks to your nail and you can get dust on that piece of the nail too, and then it just becomes a whole mess. And with those, you don't want them to fit perfectly on your nail. You want them to be slightly bigger because you are going to have all that product in there. And if they were to fit perfectly to your nail and you go to stick it on, a lot of product is going to come out the sides and on the bottom, and it's just going to go everywhere, and it's going to be very frustrating. Another thing with the tips too, as far as how full you want to fill them, I made sure that the product was within the tip from each side, from each of the 4 sides of the nail, from cuticle to the free edge and then both of the side walls. I made sure the product was all the way up to that point, but it was not ever overflowing the tip or too little in the middle. You wanted to make it kind of flat as you can, because once you push that nail down, it's going to move some of that product around and push it around a little bit more towards the free edge and in your cuticle area, and you have the opportunity to clean that up and get rid of it, to where if you don't put enough product in there, when you put it on, you're going to have spots that don't have any product at all, or you're going to have really big kind of like potholes, if that makes any sense. And then you're going to have to go back and fill those in, and that's just more work for you. So just try to fill it from each sidewall to sidewall and not overflow it. Another way to tell if you might have a little too much product in there is when you go to put the full cover tip on your natural nail. You'll notice it'll start to ooze out, and even if you think, let me put it in the light really quick, it should stop. It sometimes doesn't stop it enough, and then when you take your hand out, you're going to have these little drops just kind of hanging down from the free edge of your nail, and it's just not something you really want to deal with. And to know that when you don't have enough product in the nail is after it's cured and you take the full cover tip off and you turn your hand around and you see the underside, it'll look a little kind of bumpy or real thinned out in some areas, which honestly an easy fix is if you just keep your hand held the opposite way. You can add a little drop of the product in there and spread it around a little, and then just cure your hand upside down, because sometimes they do come out a little thin, which makes the nails very sharp and makes it a little bit easier to break. So you want to make sure you have enough support to where they won't break easily, but then you don't want to have too much product either to where the stress points of your nails are in the wrong places, because that will also make them break very easy too. So another tip with the base gel, which is the first gel product that you put on the nail before anything else, is that you want to really just put it down on the middle of your nail, starting towards your cuticle area, and swipe downwards. It'll create like a lump of the product on each side, and then you just spread that little lump part that was left and kind of move that down and around the side. And you really want to press decent enough on the nail to where you're not allowing any type of air pockets or bubbles to get into that. And this part of the video actually too is what I was talking about earlier. I had to add a little bit of product to the underside of my nail where some of it kind of ran in a different direction, which brings me to another tip, is that while you're doing your nails in this style, it's perfectly fine to do only 1 or 2 nails at a time, because this product can run around. That's the beauty of gel, is you can move it around as much as you want and put it where you want. It's not going to stop moving until you cure it. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you also subscribe and stay tuned for more. Also, for more tips, Young Nails also has many videos like this, which is where I kind of learned how to do this.